After you, sir. I've got to stand by the door anyway. Fine. Come on, up. Okay, the bus just drove straight past us for some reason. I'm gonna have to figure out something else. That was the last bus for 2 hours, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's not good. Okay, I just got the phone with the taxi. He said he can be here fairly soon, so been saved by the taxi. Haven't we, Sooks? Hey, we've been saved by the taxi, huh? Yes. Hello. You're my hero. I was meant to get the bus and it just drove right past me. No, we're not jumping in this one, Sooks. Wait. Would you prefer in the boot? Because I can stick her in the boot if you want.
Whatever that
No, Sooks.
Whichever, I don't mind.
It's fine. She normally gets in the boot in our car. Come in. Oh my goodness. Okay, whirlwind, sorry.
I just had mine out.
Yeah?
I've got a chow chow about the same size
That's
as him.
beautiful.
Flat. Oh, he's a stupid bugger.
She is too.
Pulled me all around bloody Fairfield.
Yeah, I have to have a face harness on her because she's just like a sled dog. She just goes, alright, lovely. I've got 30 quid for you. I'll have to put the rest on.
No, you're alright. That's fine.
Alright?
Yeah. But then I'm leaving you with no cash.
That's alright.
Are you sure? Are you just staying tonight? Get that whiskey, get your tent up, get that bloody whiskey out, and then you won't give a shit if you're on Mam Tor or
That's it.
Dew Tour.
Oh, go on, Sooks.
Coffee?
There we go. Thank you. Oh. Okay. That was a long trip. That was about 4 hours, and yeah, the bus driving past me wasn't the best thing ever, but we're here. We've made it. We only have about an hour and a half until it gets dark, and I really want to catch that sunset. So I'm gonna chuck on my hat and gloves, make sure I'm nice and toasty, and we're gonna start making our way up the hill. We're at a beautiful mountain in the Peak District called Mam Tor. I've never been here before, so this is a first for me and a first for you. Anyway, enough waffling. I need to get dressed and we need to go. All right, let's do it. So I've got about 20 kilos on my back, roughly. I really had to pick and choose what I was bringing today. Couldn't bring my usual 120 litre sack, that's for sure. But I might have still bitten off a bit more than I can chew, but we'll see. This place is so beautiful. I love the Peak District, look at this. There's rolling hills. Beautiful little stone path, probably 100 years old, maybe more. Well, I made it up the first set of steps. It's beautiful up here. Look at it, on top of the world. There's about 20 people on the trig point, so I'm just gonna leave that. I'll come back to it tomorrow or something. Okay, I've hit a problem. So, my original plan was to walk all the way along this path, and it dips down, it goes on for a few miles, all the way to the top of that hill. But I don't think I'm going to make it there before the sun goes down, and if I'm in that dip over here, there's a big dip. If I'm in that dip when the sun goes down, then I'm going to miss the sunset. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my tent right here. It's a nice bit of flat ground. I can watch the sunset go down with a nice cold whiskey, and I just won't set up the tent until late, and I'll leave nice and early and it won't be an issue. Honestly, I'm not too bothered about where I camp. You know, I leave no mess, so I don't feel like I should be told I'm not allowed to camp anywhere, you know? But it's just disrespectful to other hikers, you know? It's they've come here to see the landscape, not some dude in a tent, you know? So yeah, I'm just gonna set up later. I'm just gonna sit down and get situated now and relax. Okay, we've had a change of plan. It was just raining ever so slightly, and I don't want to risk me and Suki getting caught and getting soaked. There was no rain on the forecast, but when you're out here in the national park, sometimes the weather can just change quick. So there's not really anybody around. I see a couple of people up at the trig point, but it's pretty quiet. So I'm just going to set up the tent now. Ultimately, keeping me and Suki warm and dry is my #1 priority. So yeah, I'm going to get that set up, and then we're going to go and watch the sunset. It's just starting to creep down behind the hill now. Oh, I can't wait. Okay, let's get this done. Pegged her out properly this time. Seems, you know, we're in the Peak District and whatnot. Yeah, the sunset is getting close now, so I'm gonna go find a spot, pour myself a drink and sit down, relax. Let's look at this. Just look. It's breathtaking. Alright guys, I didn't have any fancy activities today. No fancy food to cook, so instead I got some fancy whiskey to drink. And my activity for this evening is sit in front of this sunset, the 18-year matured whiskey, and watch the sun go down. I'm not gonna talk, I'm just gonna sit and enjoy the moment. Cheers. We don't need a reason why we just can't. That is good. I wish I could stop time and stay in this moment, never think about going. Won't you stay with me for a little while? Got myself free falling deep into your eyes. It came to me without warning, but I knew why. Oh my goodness, that was so beautiful. I'm really cold, but yeah, that was special. I'm not gonna watch it go down anymore. It's pretty far down already, but I'm really cold. My whiskey helped a little bit, definitely warmed me up somewhat, but yeah, I need to get some real warmth. I'm gonna put my thermals on, and we're gonna get a nice hot meal in us. That's what we're gonna do, isn't it? Right. Okay, let's do this. There's literally nobody around, nowhere to go, no roads, no trouble, so I've let Suki off. We're gonna have a bit of a play and a run around. What you doing, Suki? What you doing? Ah. You're so sweet. Yes, you are. I'm not sure there's anywhere I'd rather be right now. Look at that. That's so beautiful. Alright, let's go get some food in my belly. Come on, Sooks. Let's go. Oh, okay. Before we go any further and retreat into our tent, we need to feed Suki. She's only had some delicious bog water so far, so I know she's thirsty. Okay, there's nothing in it yet. At Lily's Kitchen Sunday lunch today. Chicken, potatoes and peas. How fitting. Go on then. Oh, okay. It's a bit different to our usual setup. I don't know, it's pretty cozy. Oh. I don't know if it's just the whiskey, but I'm feeling pretty warm now. This Glenfiddich whiskey is really nice. It's 3 bottles, right? So I've already put the other one in the bin, but there was a 12-year, a 15-year, and 18-year. So the 12-year I stuck in a can of Coke. The 15-year I've pretty much just swigged while I was watching the sunset, and now I've just got my 18-year left. Way too nice to put in Coca-Cola. So sacrifices had to be made today. I couldn't bring, I mean, I say I couldn't bring a big meal. I could have brought a big meal, but the more you bring, the harder it is on your body, and it's already tough, you know. I mean, that backpack weighed about 20 kilos, and my back's not been great recently. I was trying to move a mattress up the stairs and something popped in my back. I'm just kind of waiting for it to get better. Haven't been to the doctors yet, but I probably should. And also my knees really hurt. I did a lot of sports in my youth, too much sports. I used to go to the gym every single day, play rugby, I did martial arts, played football, and it just wore my knees down really quick. So I'm definitely finding to have some struggles with my knees recently. So I just have to pick and choose, and I have to be careful with what I take. But it's okay, because it gives me a good opportunity to try some of these camping meals. So this one I've actually tried before. It's a little French ration pack. These are really good. Some of the British ones, like Wayfarer and stuff, I find to be a bit hit and miss. But these French ones, rice with beef and mushroom by Voyager, really, really good. Don't know how well you can see, but yeah, they're tasty. So I'll probably have that in the morning to be a good meal before I make my way home. And tonight I have Wayfarer Chilean rice, which I've never tried before. This one's freeze dried, so it's completely dry, like all moisture removed, and you add water and it rehydrates it. So it tends to hold more of the like nutritional value, which is good. And then these Wayfarer ones, they're wet food, kind of like dog food. But yeah, I thought I'd try them out. I've tried one before and I didn't like it. I think it was, I can't remember, I think it was some kind of pasta. It wasn't great. But then I've got a chocolate pudding for dessert too. The really cool thing about these wet foods is you can cook them in the packet. You put some boiling water in your pot, which for me is going to be my Dutch mess tin, and then you just put the whole packet unopened in the water and heat it for a while. So I can use the same water to cook this and this. It's a no-brainer, you know. If you really wanted to, you could probably even use the water afterwards. I mean, you get some microplastics in your food, I'm sure, but you can make a cup of tea or a coffee with it afterwards, so they're quite efficient. Anyway, enough waffling, let's get some food in our belly. Put that aside, don't need that. So I'm just going to chuck like a good amount of water in here. That's probably fine. Then we're just going to literally fold this in half and stick the whole thing in. It's very odd. I've actually never cooked them like this before. Normally I take them out of the packet and heat them in a saucepan. It's a bit wobbly, but it'll do. I feel like Blot Outdoors doing a wasky review. I do, this stuff hits a little bit harder than the cider, I'm not gonna lie. That's good though, being nice and merry is definitely gonna make this food better. I think it's probably done, to be honest. The water's boiling. I say we crack it open and give it a go. Oh, let's get you a front row seat. I love how quickly these mess tins cool down. Not great if you're trying to keep something hot, I guess, but great when you're just trying to handle it. I do not have high hopes for this, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Get a bit of salt in there. It's definitely not going to hurt. It looks a little bit dog foody, guys, a little bit. I did actually bring some bread rolls because I don't know, it just didn't look like very substantial of a meal, so it looks like absolute slop. To be honest though, after a long day and a couple of whiskeys, I'm sure it'll be quite appealing. Okay, here goes nothing, guys. It's not my normal delicious cuisine. You know what? It's really not bad. It's not bad at all. I'm glad I brought the extra salt. It's okay. It tastes like a ready meal, you know, which essentially is what it is, a shelf-stable ready meal, so. It was good. I'm actually shocked that that was so edible. I had such low expectations for that. I must admit, the success of that chili con carne has significantly raised my expectations of this chocolate pudding. Because like, if you can smash out a fairly good chili con carne, then you can make a chocolate pudding, surely. Oh, I'm tired. I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning and it's now 8 o'clock. Yeah, I'm knackered. I'm gonna eat my chocolate cake, finish off my whiskey, take Suki for a quick walk, then I'm going to bed. I think Suki's pretty tired too. Hey Sooks, you sleepy? Yeah. Oh, you're not too sleepy for a cuddle, huh? You're not too sleepy for a cuddle. Oh. You're a good girl. Yes, you're a good girl. Best little companion you could ask for. Hey? You the best little companion ever? Yeah. You are. Yes, you are. She's going to be in my little hot water bottle tonight. I smell burning and assume the worst, but looks fine. Big soggy pouch of chocolate pudding. I don't know what that smell was. Might have been the paint off the mess tin, maybe. Well, it looks like poo, but it smells okay. It smells chocolatey. Yeah, I mean, it literally does look like poo in a bag. Oh. Oh no. Oh, that's really bad. I don't even know how that is so bad. Oh, yeah, that's not good. Maybe the sauce by itself would be okay? No. No. Oh. Ugh. Oh, God. Oh. That's heinous. That is so bad. I actually can't believe how bad that is. Like, that is really bad. That is by far the worst dessert I've ever tasted in my whole life. It kind of tastes like if you had like 2-week-old hot chocolate in a cup, you scraped the mold off the top of it and then put some like gelatin in it and made it into like a jelly. Nasty, old tasting and nasty, a horrible texture and just really gelatinous and yeah. Well, do you know what? A 50% success rate. It's not too bad, is it? I'd rather the dessert was rubbish than the main course was rubbish, so I'm going to call it winning. It's whatever. I've got some granola bars, I've got my breakfast for tomorrow, I've got some coffee, I'm fine. Right, I'm going to set my bed up, just get comfy and get warm, get my thermals on. I'm just, yeah, getting a bit chilly. Definitely getting a bit chilly. Alright, let's get it sorted. Oh, I've picked the perfect night for it tonight. There's no wind, no tent flapping, beautiful sunset, and it's not too cold either. I think it's about 2 degrees, maybe 3. I have a funny feeling I'm going to sleep very well tonight. Alright, night guys. Oh. Ooh, we gotta get up, guys. We gotta get up quick. We're gonna miss the sunset. Oh, we're gonna miss it, Suki. We're gonna miss it. Let's go. Oh, oh my God, guys, look at this. There's so many people here. Oh, I can't believe how many people there are. Let me see. It's literally 6 in the morning and there's already probably 15 people around. That's crazy. I'm gonna try and get a better video with my phone. Oh, morning people. What a sunrise. I doubt the camera did it justice, to be honest, but I think the sunrise is actually more beautiful than the sunset. So I almost slept through it, and then I just heard like steps all around my tent. I was like, what's going on? I got up and just everyone and their mother is out to watch this sunrise, and yeah, I can't blame them. Anyway, that I set up a time lapse. That gave me some time to wash and get dressed, clean my teeth, all of that stuff. So yeah, we're gonna cook some breakfast, make a cup of coffee, and we're gonna start the long journey home. Okay? Yes. Suki's been such a little angel. Add 300 millilitres of boiling water. I'm not very confident in this, to be honest. If you don't put enough water, it's disgusting. You put in too much water, it's disgusting. And I don't have a way to measure out 280 millilitres of water, so and it's just a dried mess right now. Alright, now we wait. Make a cup of coffee. Get a powder in. Honestly, most mornings when I'm camping, I really need a hot drink to warm me up. But today is such a beautiful day. There's no wind, like literally no wind. The sun is out. The birds are singing. I didn't even know there were birds up mountains. There's no trees, but I guess they live in like the tall grass or something. No idea. Oh, that was good. Alright guys, it's the moment of truth. The riz et bouffe au champion. It feels good. It feels good. It feels like it's thickened up. There's no water sloshing around. Can't say it looks incredibly appealing. Doesn't look horrendous either. It actually smells good. It smells better than the chili did. It's got meat and potatoes and carrots and onions. Honestly, it's pretty good. You can tell it's been freeze dried. I probably haven't put quite enough water in. I imagine, but it's quite interesting to eat because it's got like actual chunks of meat in it, as opposed to like the chili, like you know, it's all a bit of a mush. You can't really find what's what. But this is all like very separate, distinct ingredients. Yeah, that was actually really good. I ate the whole thing. Yeah, I mean, I guess I should have known it was going to be good because it's French, you know? The French are kind of known for their cuisine, right? Doubt they'd go up into the Alps with a nasty Wayfarer meal. Anyway, there is a bus to the train station in 1 hour, so I'm going to rush and try and get there in time. Otherwise, it's a 2-hour wait for the next bus, or a 45-minute walk, so let's get on with it. Okay guys, I'm all packed up. I just met another lovely bloke. He's out here filming for his YouTube channel too. If you're watching this, Dave, big shout out. Nice to see you. Yeah, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna get down. The bus to the train station is in about 20 minutes. So hopefully I get down there in time and get out of here. Otherwise it's 2 hours until the next bus. Oh, public transport's brutal. Hey, it's brutal and it sucks. But I appreciate you guys, you know. I hope you enjoyed this. This was something quite different for me, for the channel. This isn't really something I've ever filmed before. I've done things similar to this, but never recorded it for the channel. And I have never actually taken Suki up a big hill like this, you know. It's a lot of work to bring a dog, and I love her and she makes it so much more special, but it adds about 5 kilos to my pack, and it's just hard work, especially using public transport the whole way like I have. But it was worth it. She's absolutely gorgeous. She's been a little angel, and yeah, I've just had the best time, guys. Absolutely the best time. Until next time, my friends, lots of love, and I'll see you soon. Take care.